Hey guys, today I wanted to share with you my holistic journey, how I learned it all, and how I made the changes in my household. I know it's super overwhelming, and I know it can seem expensive and time consuming, and to be quite frank with you, it is. I want to share with you here that you don't need to do it all at once. You can do it bit by bit, whatever resonates with you, and the changes will be made over time. Like I always say, when it comes to fitness, nutrition, anything you want to do, any progress is progress. So we see online all these things of like zero waste, vegetarian, vegan, how bad we are to the environment, all of these things that we're supposed to be doing, all of these things that are harming us and our children. I get it, it's terrifying, and those scare tactics are really leading many of us to just shut down and not adopt any of the new habits because, quite frankly, it's terrifying to make these changes. I get it. Been there, done that. The journey started for me when I first became pregnant with my first child. It wasn't about me anymore, and it was now about the baby. And for some reason, like we're all okay with keeping these low standards and these unhealthy habits when it's just us. But as soon as we become a parent, or maybe we're caring for a loved one, or maybe a loved one is sick, all of a sudden we want to make all of these changes because it's affecting someone we love. Okay, so I want to share with you in detail 4 areas that I have made these changes in over the past 3.5 years. Has not been overnight, and it's been a learning curve. And because I'm a little bit over the top, if you guys follow me, you'll know that I kind of do everything. If I get something in my head, I'll start researching it, and that's just the way I am. So I actually started on this holistic journey and did a whole diploma on it. So now here I am to share that info with you. So the first thing that I started to change was the cleaning products in my house. I had heard rumblings about it and about how bad they can be for us. And, you know, I was pregnant. I had a baby who'd be crawling on the floor, and they're, directly exposed to these harmful things. So cleaned everything out. I first started with Honest Company. I've used some 7th generation products. I'm sure there's many others out there. But at the end of the day, I really feel safer because I'm not hugely educated in the ingredients in the cleaning product industry. I really just feel safer making my own. Essential oils has really honestly changed my life. I use essential oils. I made homemade baby wipes. I use them for all of our cleaning products. I use them when we're sick. And at the end of the day, we just want to keep things as simple as possible. I mean, I don't know why we need to go adding 27 ingredients to clean our floors. Let's just keep them simple and safe. So that was number 1 for me. Number 2 was personal care products. If you followed me at all, you have seen that I've done videos directly on what we put on our skin. So again, this goes back to like the standards that we carry for ourselves and for our loved ones. For some reason, so many of us think it's fine to use shit on ourselves, but use safe stuff on our children or other loved ones we live with. If you don't have kids, maybe you haven't reached this point yet. But this totally baffles me. It's like, why are you putting your own health at risk? And then you won't be able to care for those children, number 1. And number 2, do you not hug and kiss these babies that you have? Those shit products you put on yourself can be transferred to them in no time and absorbed into their skin, into their bloodstream. I mean, let's be honest. Let's be safe for all of us. We want to love ourselves just as much as we love everyone else too. And a side note, and a little addition to personal care products is your laundry detergent. And this is something that I didn't really think about for a long time because you think, you throw your clothes in the washer and they come out clean and that's done. At the end of the day, there's still residue on your clothes, and that clothing is on your skin 24 hours a day, on your bedding, all of your clothing. It's absorbed. Think about what you're using for your laundry too. Number 3 was foods. Now, this is a big one. I'm always learning. It's ongoing, and the industries will always be changing. So what you can do here is just basically focus on clean, healthy, real food. Okay? Real food. If it comes in a box, it's been processed in some way. I know we live in a really fast-paced life. We're all busy, and I know that there comes a time where we need to grab stuff quickly. fine. I'm not asking you to live a perfect life. I absolutely don't. But there comes a time where you need to just do the best, okay? Do the best you can. And we want to choose organic and local as often as possible. And again, real food, the outer perimeters of the grocery store, okay? Last but not least is environment. And what I mean by this is you might watch a documentary or read articles that scare the shit out of you that the PVC on your windows is toxic, or the materials used in your couch are toxic. And while I believe there is some truth to that, we're not going to go rip our houses apart and refurnish them all. And if we did, with what? Anyways, let's just try not to be over the top here and change the things that we can change, and maybe the things that mean the most. So for me, that was Wi-Fi. Okay, so that's the Wi-Fi router is going, the waves are kind of going through our house all the time. So what we try and do is keep it away from us. Keep it away from the bedrooms and where we're sleeping. They say that using a Himalayan salt lamp can reduce some of the waves and the radiation that's kind of in the room. And basically, I put my cell phone on airplane mode when I sleep. I don't want that shit near my head when I'm sleeping all night. Those are just little things that we can do. Another thing is plants. A lot of plants have air purifying qualities. Vibes. Be positive. Keep the negative shit out. This is going to keep you like feeling light and happy, and it will make so many changes in your life, even though you can't physically see it. And another thing my awesome cousin posted, and it totally just blew my mind because it makes so much sense, it's so simple, is your pillows and your bedding. We spend so much time each day on our pillows. If we're going to change one thing in our house, maybe it could be a safe, organic pillow. We're breathing that shit in all night long. So there you have it. Those are 4 ways that I have changed the life of myself and my family. Again, it won't happen overnight. Take your time, do your research. Do not let the scare tactics get you. Start which resonates with you best, and roll with it. Live a healthier, holistic life, guys.